Welcome back everyone to a Let It Die double feature let's play marathon something. So this is the first time I'm doing something like this, splitting up a episode I guess into two parts, but yeah, anyway, it's quite a distance. There's some crazy floors in Candlewolf. Takes some time to clear. We went from last episode was almost entirely just going from Shinkobashi to 429 Hiyashidaki, and we never managed to clear it. So here we go, finishing off this floor. We've got a really cool kind of event at the end of the level, floor 29. A castle which contains a princess, or maybe not. Come on guys, don't kick my ass. I'm doing my best. So they've got mastery all of a sudden. That's cool. The drill attack is strong, but it'll just eat away at the durability of this weapon. The jab attack is much better to spam if you want to keep the durability. I kind of just want to kill the enemies though, and not die trying. So there's towers in the distance. One of them we're on, and the other one we're wanting to get in. Pretty cool aesthetic to the Candlewolf area. Always liked it. Fantasy zone, carnival zone. Hot dogs. I'm gonna snack. Getting hungry. Actually, I am getting hungry. Oh, they've raised the drawbridge. Oh no! What will happen? Invasion of the tubers. Mark for scratch tubers. Yep. Second wave incoming. The Mark for hovering tubers. Ah, you bastard. Yep. Oh no. Okay, we've lost that one, so it's just one-on-one fight now. You're doomed! Haha. These guys are pretty tough, actually. They're the highest grade tubers you could come across at this point in the game. Oh, come on, man. And be dead. Slam! You guys have been dealt with, and that's the trap. Once you've defeated those two waves of tubers, there's also a material spawn point in here, and in the next room, I guess, there's another material spawn point. There's fishes down here. You could check this place out for original fish. That'd be a good way to try and find them. These are all bolio fish though, so don't really care about those guys. Lower the drawbridge and watch out for the trap. There's not really damage, but you know, break your armor. Quack indeed. Yeah, break into the castle, defeat the dragon, rescue the princess, and kick the ass of some obnoxious mage while we're at it. Or a wizard. You're a wizard. Calm attack. Right, so breaking our way into floor 30. Excuse me, furniture. Any more rewards here? Not worth. God, might as well pick it up. We haven't mastered that weapon yet. Might as well farm out some more mastery with that. Pretty healthy. You get pretty healthy weapons from chests and boss drops. Actually, a boss drop seems to be the healthiest weapon to pick up. The worst would be from defeated enemies for durability. No idea what that floor below us is, but hey, we're here, floor 30. Saigetsu. There's actually a quest to defeat all enemies on this floor with a sword, and you'll get Candlewolf from it. Pretty good combination if you're going to defeat the boss anyway, which has a chance also of dropping Candlewolf. Candlewolf Black. Double Candlewolf. New quests have been unlocked. A new alarm is available. Amazing. Let's get overpowered. Hey, Tails. One of the reasons this episode is here. I'm not going to talk with Vankodef yet. I'm going to go this way. He's usually bad news when you see him around. It's like, oh man, I want a challenge. I want an easy game. Along with many other 10th floor floors, I guess, this floor is a pretty good one to farm beasts. Like if you're farming beasts, a good route, I would say, excuse me, travel to floor 11, Makatsutsumi, pick up all those beasties, travel to floor, I think I got a video on my channel about that, anyway, travel to floor 20, Hachiyama, the Jackson floor, pick up the few beasts that are in the little corner with the fireplace, and then come to this floor as well. This also has a couple of beast spawns. You know, you can farm out some turtles, some dragons, some scorpions sometimes. Sometimes this place is full of scorpions, you know. But then I believe I found a floor which is even better for scorpions. Hold on one quick moment. I'm just going to open a side page I've got here with a couple of things. Let us see now. Floors 21 to 30 single material. Okay, floor 23 Sensubashi. I've seen 6 scorpions on that floor. Where is it? Floor 23 Sensubashi. It's not available today, but if you really want to farm like scorpions in bulk, Sensubashi I believe is a side floor on 23, and there's a collapse where there's 6 scorpions dropped from the ceiling every time. You can farm crazy amount of scorpions there, but yeah, it's a rotating floor, so that's unfortunate because, you know, just happens to be the day that you need to go do something that the farming floor you require is not there. So yeah, I'm not a fan of those rotating floors for farming. I'd usually opt to find floors that don't rotate. Anyway, we've got the elevator unlocked. Really easy access for us. The next episode we're going to get right straight to the ass kicking, take out the next boss. But for now, we're going to quickly go over those Tales of Barbs and also go back to the waiting room. Have a quick look at those new quests. But first I'll go over the Tales of Barbs before we check the quests, just to make sure we're good for time. The Winter Whiteouts. Is that racist? It contains the word white. Maybe. New exclusive equipment added to Lost Bags. Yeah, that's just a reconfirmation we get there. Like if you don't take away the reason for whatchamacallit, information pop-ups, then you'll keep getting them. Like if you've finished a war with a country you've participated in and gained credit, then you'll get pop-ups, war with this country is over, like every single floor you transition, because yeah, they're continuously reminding you until you take away the reason for them reminding you, which is over here. Tales of Fury. It's me. Congrats on completing Tales of Barbs 1 and Fury. Sending you... yeah, so that's that death metal. And that'll give us even death metals, so we can get another upgrade on the storage space. Hooray! 2 death metals, storage space increase. Much appreciated, much needed. You can get got a bit of lag. Lagging a little bit. Alright. Okay. Just gonna deal with you. Do a little bit of inventory management, get all this sorted out. In fact, I think I'll use the yoga shroom to make sure we have a bunch of rage before the next episode. I think I'll also show off a neat trick to use against the next boss. If I forget to do it, I'll tell you already what it is. There's a trick, one of the... I don't know who made a video about it. Could it have been Katinsky? Man, I don't remember. Someone made a video about an easy way of dealing with the 30th floor boss. Use the motorcycle rage move. It only costs 1 rage to use, and it does a lot of damage. It's that racing across the floor rage move. You got 4 rage at this level, so you can get 4 rage moves out of that, and I guess you could bring mouse streams and you could spam motorcycle rage moves against him. I'm not sure if we're going to do that. It could be fun, but I'd like to take him on with the striker. So he can't equip this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to bother doing that. Anyway, we are going to use other tricks against him as well. So yeah, finishing on the inventory management. Yeah, luckily we didn't need to use overpowered things to deal with any crazy haters or hunters. Oh wow, the inventory is really getting tight now. Almost no space left. Yeah, this should be fine. This is a good amount of items to keep in our inventory. We'll keep it like that. 2 spaces free. Probably have to do some inventory management for our next video. Yeah, come to think of it, this might be the last video I'll record for today, so this recording session will be done. So the next one will be defeating the boss, and yeah, there's going to be, I'm going to probably have a break from playing the game before then. Yeah, just a bit of insider info here. Probably not much people are interested, some people maybe. But yeah, as with a lot of Let's Players, I mean, am I a Let's Player? I'm a YouTuber. People who Let's Play, they don't Let's Play an episode and record it and then upload it the same day. Usually when you see someone uploading an episode, you may get that an episode of Let's Play every day or every other day. But that doesn't mean they recorded it that day. They usually record episodes in bulk, like a whole bunch of episodes on one day. They may have one day off that they can work on that. Record a bunch of episodes and record them, upload them in a long sequence over a period of time. So that also makes that if you make a response to a video or you comment on a video, that they're not able to change anything, and if you give them tips, they're likely not going to implement over the, let's say, 10 videos or 5 videos or however many videos you record. That's also why you see Let's Players make the same mistake over and over again for many videos. They're not listening to you. Why, man? Why do they just not learn? They never learn. Well, it's because they record episodes in bulk and release them or publish them over a span of time. The only way I could see you not doing that is if you're doing YouTube as a full-time job and you're monetizing your videos, you've got a huge audience and it's lucrative enough for you to do YouTube as a job. Then I could see people doing daily uploads, also daily records, so straight to YouTube, editing, uploading, such and such. But yeah, that's how it is. That's the secret. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. I have to, right, here we go. So, this is the whole reason for this episode. Also reaching the end of floor 29, entering floor 30, and let's have a look at the Tales of the Barbs, Volume 3. So, this is a cool character. From Tokyo Def Comics, Tales from the Barbs. The tale of a geriatric youth with a dangerous mystical obsession. Interesting. Here we go. Young European genius. The story goes that when the child prodigy Crowley was born in a village in Sweden, he emerged from the womb chanting the digits of pi like an incantation. At 17, he entered university, eventually gaining a PhD, a leader in the field of plasma physics. It was said his work would one day be paradigm-shifting. He also became famous for his game Thunder Revolution, which features a wizard, which he made with the tabletop RPG group Candlewolf. You see the name of the zone you're in is very much linked to the Dawn and their history. Right. Strange disappearance. I should actually try and remember some of this information because it's quite relevant. You know, you're spending so much time in those areas, you should know kind of the meaning behind it. Okay. Strange disappearance. But things were not as they seemed. Despite his youth, Crowley's skin became wrinkled. His friends just dismissed it as too much studying. Be careful, kids, don't study too much or your skin will wrinkle. Anyway, then one day Crowley vanished. His family searched for him frantically, but as the weeks went by, there was no sign of him. Just as the missing person posters began to fade, disaster struck the town. Bolts of lightning exploded out of a clear blue sky, quite literally a bolt out of the blue. Abnormal weather. Okay, so this is page 3. Okay, the twist soon, or maybe no twist, who knows. Abnormal weather. The lightning bolts burned the town to cinders, killing more than 200 people. Wow, damn, crazy. The government assembled an expert response team, but they drew no conclusion except that it was a freak natural occurrence. The people lived in fear of the next strike. At the same time that the lightning hit, Crowley reappeared in town. No one believed it was him. He now entirely resembled the aged wizard from the game he had so proudly created. From boy to wizard. Crowley explained that he'd performed plastic surgery on himself so that he'd resemble the wizard, and that the bolts from the blue were his own handiwork. The police laughed at first, but their smiles vanished when they set foot inside Crowley's hideout. There they found the beautiful yet repulsive plasma weapon that Crowley had created, a game card depicting the aged wizard Crowley had become, and his surgical instruments. Alright, Mr. Crowley's death. The lightning strike was the fallout of his desire to be a wizard. Crowley confessed everything, but just then the Earth-Rage global tectonic shift hit, and a mysterious lightning bolt struck him dead. The Thunder Revolution cards were thrown into the air, and as they dropped to the floor, Crowley's head mysteriously vanished from his shoulders. He was dead at age 17, his wizened old head, the ultimate in RPG cosplay, was never been found. Okay, so his head didn't get chopped off by anything, it just mysteriously chopped itself off and flew away. This is probably the weirdest one of the lot. Like, what chopped his head off? He was struck dead by lightning, but and his head popped off. And he didn't let it die, heads just pop off. They're not well screwed on. Very okay. Well, that was an interesting tale. Actually, I found the last two tales cooler. personally, but this is cool. I like the theme of the boss fight, at least. It's a really cool fight. We'll see it in the next one, I guess. But Candle Wolf Zone, the fantasy theme is always, I've always liked that in a game. It's like, it's cool that there's these different themes to every area of the game. Like the war zone, you get in the do-it-yourself zone, and then the fantasy zone. And what will be the 30 to 40? Who knows? We'll have to see. I guess you could call it milk. But what does it mean, milk? Calcium's good for your bones. Uncle Death is made out of bones. Maybe the milk zone is Uncle Death's zone. Maybe he's the master of that place. Man, I've unraveled the mysteries of Let It Die. We know everything now. Alright, we'll have a look at the quests. We'll use the pervy scope. Should really be going to the Hated Arcade though, because I'm sure Majin's got a bunch of things to say to us. What was that? Quest complete? Well, oh yeah, quests updated, that's what it said. So we've got new quests. We unlock new quests when reaching floor 30. Probably still difficulty free. Let's have a look. Anything for death medals? Death medals, death medals? That's the only one that interests me, the death medal gain. Or at least at this stage of the game with my storage place in the state it is. 10 enemies in a row with shotgun, war black. That's pretty cool. Like these kill 10 enemies in a row are a really cool quest to get, because you can just go right to the first floor in the game and be guaranteed some easy kills. I guess a shotgun's a tough one though. You'd have to buy multiple shotguns to get that. 10 in a row. Like how much ammo does a shotgun have? 15 or something? And if you haven't leveled up its mastery, it may not get one shot kills. Well, anyway. Death medal, death medal, death medal. Here's one. Climb from there to there with one or few items in the death bag. Akami to Kawabi. Yeah, I don't really see me doing that anytime soon. We're using... Wait, what is this? No weapons and armor? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anything else? Death medals? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh well. We'll have to do this quest some other day, some other time. In the future, when we have 6 stars available.
No! No!
Yes, I am spying at you for your... yeah. Oh wait, I guess we could talk to Majin 1 or 2 times. We really have to make a habit of seeing him more often. I know we just used the pervy scope to get here, but hey.
Go ahead and speak to me. I've already memorized the pattern for this part. Here's your tip.
Pro gamer, believe in your fists. There are many weapons, but when it comes down to it, your natural ones are the most reliable. Your fists aren't as powerful, and the reach is less, but if you up your mastery level, you can use a powerful move. Plus, they'll never leave you. Hopefully. Hopefully they're not as detachable as the heads seem to be in this game.
Yeah, ready to start a new game?
Well, I'm not really. Ready to close off. Next.
Huh? Yeah, sure, I can talk now. I can beat this guy with my eyes closed. Here, I'll give you a tip.
Machetes are pretty decent. You found a machete weapon, a nice one. Those things are easy to use, good reach, decent power, and the free hit combo is... wait, what? And the free hit combo is easy to time. Up your mastery level and you can increase the combos and learn a flying attack. Overpowered, really. Flying, I call it a jumping attack, but hey, if you want to fly with your machete, you go ahead.
It's not about how many times you die, it's about how many times you try. Oh, damn. Rhyming feels good.
Yeah, you already told me that one, I gotta get new jokes. Last one here.
Yeah, sure, I can chat. I just let this guy win the first 2 rounds. Here, I got a tip for you.
Slash, then stab. knife weapons. Great if you can get up close and personal for some cutting action, up your mastery level, and you can learn a neat little weaving move, as well as a follow-up stab to use on downed foes. They won't know what hit them. Yeah, the ground stab is pretty cool, I gotta say. That's probably the coolest thing of the knife. The forward lunge is, yeah, it's okay. They recently added a tier 4 to the knife, so if you're a fan of the knife weapon, know that it becomes pretty decently strong. Still not one of my favorite weapons, and I'm, you know, the lack of reach is definitely something to take into account. It really doesn't, you know, I think it's a tricky weapon, but hey, it's at least a viable weapon nowadays with the tier 4 release being a thing. So yeah, knife wielders, challenging gameplay as that might be, yeah, it's a way you can play nowadays. I guess you could beat the game with the knife. Could be a challenge. I'm not up for it. Here you see Uncle Def changing his glasses, showing us all his cool glasses.
Bro, you can totally make it this time. I believe in you.
Hey. Believe in the power of mushrooms. Well, that's gonna be it for now. Actually, gonna be a while until I record the next one. But hey, we got a bunch of progress done over the last so many episodes. We've cleared out. Well, I guess the big thing is we started off at Connie, the day recording, and we've made it all the way to floor 30. So that's all in a day's work. And yeah, we've uncovered a lot of places, gone over all of the dialogue, talked about the stamp rally, talked about the tales of the barbs, spent a whole bunch of time with Majin listening to his tips and stuff. Yeah, defeated 2 bosses, 2 mid-bosses I guess, and yeah, we've got 1 more on the way. Can't make any promises of what I'm gonna do for the fight, like the showing off of the motorcycle. Can't say I'll be able to do that because the chance is pretty real that I will just forget what I did this episode. So yeah, we'll just take the next one, the boss fight, how it comes, and I'll prepare as I would prepare to do the fight the way I would fight him. Definitely going to be an interesting fight. Pretty cool boss stat. So that's going to be it for this episode, and see you guys in the next one.